now. So cool. Far out. Far out. And looking at if you're on Cassie's, I can see the comments. I don't know why I can't see them on mine. I gotta get this figured out, get it straightened out. I mean, I know a lot of you that follow me don't follow Cassie, and you won't know. You'll be back in a few minutes. I have two sick kids and need to give them some meds. Okay, Jamie, I'm sorry to hear they're sick. Dadgummit. Hate when kids are sick. That just sucks. I'd rather be sick myself than see kids sick. It's not you, brother. It's just, I know it is, but Cassie gets it figured out where it will do it, though. That's what pisses me off. It doesn't. She's smart, but hey, what's that say about me? Right before court, I need to get them better. Shit. God dang it. Yeah, you need to get them better. You don't need to take them to court sick. OBXO Billy Bigfoot Bash, where the beach meets the mountains, is watching. I was just talking about you. Not not just, but yesterday I was talking about you. Got 4 festivals to go to this year. Actually 5 now. Because I'm going to that one on the 5th. That one's local though. I don't really count that one. Hey, I'm sorry if you guys are making comments on the Morgan's Moonshine group page. I can't see them, and I apologize for that. I'm just drinking beer tonight, Mark. That's all. Just taking it easy, not overdoing it. I might do a shot here in a little while. Wife will miss the court, and we'll have to sit in the car with the kids. No kids allowed in the courtroom. That's yeah. It is what it is, Jamie. Just make the best of it, and gotta see a way. It'll be all right. Be all right. Yeah, there's a distillery in why I forget this name. It's up there by Hydro. If he's here, he's gonna pop in and show it. What I always forget the name of this place, but anyway, this place makes a shine, and it's Black Creek Distillers. And if I had my glasses, I'd be able to read it. But anyway, they make a couple different shines. This one I've got here is Aunt Suey's Sugar Shine. And he told me when I was visiting him, now we all talk about Sugar Shine, and I find this funny, is that he sells more Sugar Shine than he does anything. When he told me that, I was like, say what? I was like, all right. Aunt Suey's Sugar Shine. And that's what he makes the most of because that's what he sells the most of. Obviously, I mean, if it sells, it sells. What's going on with the one near you? I think Martha. Okay, I talked about that a minute ago. I'll talk about it again. Yeah, it's going on. I don't know a whole lot of information about that, Mark. Other than it is going on, it's Bartow, Florida is putting on their first time ever a festival. They're calling it the Spring Fling. And this lady who's on the city council owns a restaurant bar there. It's called Zest, Zest, Zest. It's a great place, good food, nice bar. She mentioned to city council about having a moonshine festival. They said, well, why don't you have the moonshine? You take care of the moonshine part of it and just have them piggyback in on our festival that we plan on. They're calling it Spring Fling. And they got some bands and some food stuff. They're going to have a barbecue contest and stuff. God, I wish I could remember the name of those boys. I keep calling boys or men. But they're going to be there. They're twin boys that grew up in Lakeland, which is not far from Bartow, that went pro football. And I can't think of their names right now. And they're going to be there. They opened a distillery when they retired from football. Hey, Morgan, how you doing? And it's a distillery here in Florida, and they're going to be there doing signings of their bottles. So I know they'll be there at Moonshine Row. Um, and anybody that wants to come, set up a table or booth, whatever, what have you, sell merch, whatever, it's all free. So reach out to me. I'll give you the information to get a hold of this lady that owns the restaurant. It's going to be set up in her parking lot. She's got a pretty large parking lot at her restaurant. And we're just going to set up our tables and booths and stuff, and they're going to have tastings from local distilleries and whatnot. And they're going to have they're going to call it a wet area where you can walk around, drinks in your hand. You don't have to hide it. Free drinking, that there's a brewery right down the street from there. They're going to be, I'm sure they're going to be selling beer. So plenty of drinks. That's one thing I was talking about earlier too, is I really like the fact that it is that, we go to Maggie Valley and stuff. There's none of that. Popcorn is something you can buy it, but you can't walk around drinking it. In public, like some festivals. This one here, Bartow, you will be able to, but it's only in a certain area. It's a wet area. You can't go outside that area and drink. So just to let you know. Yeah, it's a first time event, and I'm sure it's gonna, first events are always rocky and slow. And I don't know if you guys saw pictures or videos of the one that they just had down in Louisiana. It was pretty slow. So, it's a first time event. People start hearing about it, and, next year it'll be more and more and more. Just like when we went to Ozark Moonshine Music Festival in Arkansas, Clinton, Arkansas, last year. It was their third annual. They had a pretty big event, pretty big crowd turnout. And they said every year it gets more and more. So, um, if you're in the area, if you just want to come down, it's a 1 day event. It's a Saturday. Come down, spend the weekend, go to the beach one day, come up, hang out at the festival, hang out a little bit, and then the next day go to the beach or go to the parks. I live probably 5 miles from SeaWorld. It takes me an hour to get to Bartow. So, try to give you an idea. There's 4 or 5 hotels in Bartow. Just as well anywhere else. But Bartow's, like I said, it's an hour from Tampa and it's an hour from Orlando. So you can go either way. You can go to Daytona, or Daytona's a little bit further. You're probably best to go to Tampa, my guess. But yeah, go to check out the Daytona 500, or just go to Daytona for the beach. And I know they give tours around Daytona track, the Daytona 500 track. Just all kinds of different things. But if you want to come and make a week out of it, stop by for Saturday for the festival. There you go. Check out some barbecue, some free drinks, some samplings. Why not? Jimmy Butt, how you doing, buddy? I can't see your comments, Jim Butt. If you're making them, anybody on my page making comments, you'll have to switch over to Cassie's. And I don't know if I can go to mine and post it there. Here, go to. Y'all got me checking out tinctures now, reading about dogwood blooms that the native people use. Yeah, absolutely, Mark. That's cool. That's awesome, man. Once I got started, Mark, it's a new hobby now. It's a brand new hobby. Like I need another hobby, like a hole in my head. But I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's cool. There's so many different things you can do, and I highly recommend. Lisa Day and I'll be on again Monday, doing a podcast about cold and flu remedies, with tinctures and herbs and spices and stabs and all that stuff. So, but I highly recommend getting these books and checking them out. They're very informative. I've tried a couple. I swear by them. Really cool, really cool. And one of I guess the very first thing I did that got me started and interested in it, as far as making the tinctures and stuff, a lot of my drinks I make, I use a lot of extracts. So, hey, Mike. So, I thought, well, why am I making my own extract? I'm going to the store and buying extract. I make my root beer. I use extract. What the hell am I doing that for? Another addiction. You're right, buddy. It is. You're right. It's another one. It's like, God dang it, like I need something else to do. But so I made a vanilla extract. Came out phenomenal. Phenomenal. And vanilla extract's used in almost everything. I mean, you look up any recipe, vanilla extract, vanilla extract. Give it that vanilla flavor. So I made a bunch of vanilla extract. It should be done anytime now. I'm giving it a week or two just because. You can't even smell the alcohol in it anymore. I did it with 110 proof, my regular White Lightning. And then I thought about it. I was like, well, you make a root beer syrup, you stupid idiot. Why aren't you making a root beer extract? I'm looking up Loran's website and ordering root beer extract. Make your own, you stupid idiot. So that's what I'm doing and learning too. And it's fun to learn, right? So I took the ingredients I used to make my root beer syrup, root beer, and I took one batch of it and cooked it like I normally would if I was going to do a syrup or make a beer, homemade root beer. And the other one I didn't cook. Well, anytime you do tinctures or anything like that, anytime you do roots or bark or stuff like that, anything that's woody takes a lot longer. Well, after I cooked it, did one batch and cooked it, and the other batch I didn't cook. Well, the one that I cooked, it's coming through a lot stronger. You definitely got that root beer. The other one is just going to take a little longer. That's all. Because I opened up the pores and everything when I cooked it and boiled it and all that. So there, it's all exposed right there, right? So it's just going to take a little longer for the other. So I'm all right with that too. I got time. What the hell? But I did a couple of things. I did the cherry extract. I did is like, oh my god, mind blowing. There's I got 10 or 12 that I'm doing. Doing a beer oil for my beard. Hey, Mama B, how you doing? And just different stuff, man. It's amazing. There's another tea that I'm doing that's for your liver and kidneys to detox your liver and kidneys. As I drink, I better detox somehow. And then when I'm done with the tea, I'm putting it in a jar and add the alcohol to it to make a tincture from that. And then from there, I'm not drinking tea anymore. I'm just putting a couple drops in my mouth and go. Wow, Bill and Rachel's on. What the hell, guys? Good to see you too. I haven't seen you guys in forever. Oh my God. I was just thinking about you the other day, how we had such a good time on a podcast. And I need to get you guys back on here again. That'd be a lot of fun. Be a lot of fun. I wish I could see the comments on Morgan's Moonshine page. It's really bugging me that I can't. I'll try this again. It really bothers me that I can't see. I'll just have to turn the volume down so it doesn't echo and shit. I hear the lag. Let me try this, you guys. I haven't seen Wild Bill and Rachel forever. I got questions for you guys. Questions, lots of questions. No, I just have a few questions. I haven't talked to you forever. Wondering how you guys are doing, one. And I had some questions about any new products out. I know your wedding cakes come out. I haven't heard much about it. That bothers me that I haven't heard much. If you like Wild Bill and Rachel, I'll send you the link and you can come in here and talk about it if you like. Here, let's do this. Okay, let me try this. I'm not promising anything. There we go. Now I can see him. Okay. Okay, I'll just have to watch it on here, I guess. I can't, I'm not seeing myself, but that's okay. That's okay. Let me try something real quick. Let me get out of this. There we go. Now I can see it. There we go. Just got lagged. Oh, shit, I should have left that up, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should have. Damn it. Wild Bill and Rachel, would you like to come in and talk and say hello? I'd love to have you. Always a pleasure. Let everybody know what you're up to. I know you guys, I love your, and in fact, I'm out of it. I need to order some more of that spice you guys had. Got that spice, uh, hot sauce. The hot sauce, yeah, the hot sauce. That's what I need. Some more hot sauce. I'm out. That was good too, by the way. Very, very good. Mama B, how are you? Let's see if I can do this. It's been a while. There, I just sent you a link, Bill. Wild Bill, Rachel, Rascal Rachel. How you doing, Kenny? I ain't seen you in a minute either. Everybody's hanging out Saturday night. Mama B or Jason in the house. Yeah, one of them is. Usually it's Mama B or both. Jason's probably sitting there playing videos. I'm doing all right, Kenny. Doing all right. Perfect, Scully. Thanks for bringing it to my attention, buddy. Man, I see everything now. It's cool. I appreciate everybody's help and being patient with me. This technology. Shouldn't play with it if you know what the hell you're doing, Mark. Like playing with guns, right? Don't know what you're doing, don't play with them. But yeah, tinctures are fun. Extracts are fun. And the best part of it, you make them up and you just set them aside. You shake them every 2 or 3 days. Let them set for a couple months. Some set longer than others, like the barks and stuff like that. The woods and barks and roots, they have to set longer, but that makes sense. It's a harder wood. You know, the other you're talking about a leaf. It's very fine. Just been in the watching and learning. Cool. Bob Tiny, how you doing? But yeah, definitely working in the OBX. Don't. That's what I talked about earlier. I'm doing four. One's definitely Maggie Valley. That's no questions asked. And the other one is Ozark Moonshine Music Festival. And then I got to squeeze OBX in there. And then there's one more. So it's the one that going on at Fort Smith, Arkansas. So I'll be back to Arkansas. And the funny thing is that there's a 2 month period. There's three of them in a row. It's bam, bam, bam. So one in Fort Smith is in September. Cyrus Mason and his buddy Zach are putting that on. They invited me to go to that. I want to attend that. I talked to him Thursday, yeah, on their live. He mentioned on their live that he's caught my tickets, so he's comping me. So I gotta go, right? Okay, cool, buddy. I'll be there. But first one is gonna be Maggie Valley in July. It's on my birthday too, kid. My birthday. So then the other one's in September, and then OBX in October, and then Ozark uh, Ozark Moonshine Music Festival in Clinton, Arkansas in November. And then I'm done. I'm not. That shit costs money, folks. I wish I could do all of them. I really do. I wish I could go to every one of these festivals. There's another one here in Florida, Strawberry Festival. The Strawberry Festival in Lakeland just ended last weekend, or last, yeah. That's a week long. They got a lot of big bands that show up there. It's a big deal. And then they got another one up by Jacksonville area. It's another Strawberry Festival up there. And yeah, cool. I'm not going to make that one. But I wish I could. I really do. I wish I was retired and had the money, all the money in the world to go to all these. That's what you were taught. Yeah, it just takes longer on those, Mark. But they come out good. I mean, like on the vanilla beans, they take a little bit. They don't take long, but uh, it's longer than leaves. It's kind of a, if you will, a woody product, even though it's a bean. Um, but they're coming out really good. I was really impressed with it, and so I'll be using that now instead of buying it. I was going through so much vanilla extract. Oh, and I made another vanilla, or not a vanilla, but a banana extract. Made a banana extract because I make a when I do my banana cream pie moonshine, I use banana extract. So, hey, you can make. When I first started doing this and making these different kinds of different flavors, I started using extracts. And when I did my s'mores, um, I did not know until I started researching and figuring it out. They make a graham cracker uh, extract. They also make a marshmallow extract. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. They're out there. So now I got to figure out how to do the marshmallow extract and the graham cracker extract. So we'll see. That'll be fun. A lot of mushy graham crackers, a lot of mushy marshmallows. But yeah, I already know the chocolate. I haven't done it yet, but you can do a chocolate extract. There's so many different things you can do, making extracts and tinctures. And it's crazy. It really is. And Lisa Day, she is so brilliant and smart on all that stuff. She's got that shit down. I was impressed by her knowledge and what she knows and what she can do. It's just wow, Lisa. We had our first podcast last Monday about it, and she's just going on and on. I was going, where do you come up with all this? But I also know she went to school for it too. Yeah, marshmallow would be interesting. Well, I just before I got the extracts, I would just add the marshmallow into the mix and just heating it up and just melting it. Just let it dissolve. And that's what gives it that creamy color. And damn it, sorry, can't stop yawning. Still got that highlighter, don't I? Where you can click on Cassie's. I hope everybody can see that on Morgan's Moonshine page. You can go there and, but I can see it now, so we're good. We're good. I'm glad of that. Well, Scolio, he's been getting a lot of mail calls. I'm like, damn, dude, I'm starting to get jelly. That's pretty cool. Richard, you still with us, buddy? I got your text. As far as the barrel goes, try weighing it down in 55-gallon drum of water. Oh, I like that idea. Thanks, Richard. Thanks for telling me that. He sent me a text telling me that. Okay, cool, awesome. Hey, Jason, how you doing? I just became friends on TikTok and Facebook with a friend of yours, Jason. Hey, Lisa. But yeah, they're fun. Again, it's been another hobby. It's like so I bought something that I'm sure I can get it somewhere here in Florida. So much shit grows here in Florida, it's not even funny. And the other part of this hobby is going to take up some time going out foraging, right? Now I got to start foraging. Not that I don't like it because I love hiking and stuff like that. So that'd be fun too. And, but a lot of the stuff that if you can't get in your area that Lisa and I talk about, you can get it on Amazon. I haven't found anything that you couldn't get on Amazon. Even the ghost pipe. You can even get ghost pipe on Amazon. I was like, say what? So I was really surprised about that. But I'm going to be growing my own ghost pipe. It's a natural painkiller, and it grows abundant here in Florida. It grows almost everywhere. But it has to be the right conditions. It has to have mycorrhiza fungus to be able to grow. Mycorrhiza is a natural nutrient, if you will, for plants. Mycorrhiza steals from the plant mostly nitrogen and gives it other nutrients that the plant needs. So it's a beneficial plant for the fungus, the mycorrhiza fungus, and the plant. It's pretty cool. I remember when I was going to college, we had gotten some mycorrhiza fungus and just added it to the plants. You can sprinkle it like fertilizer. It attaches to the roots. It expands the roots as well. It's kind of like piggybacking onto the root, and then it goes off of the root and it extends further. It gets other nutrients for the plant. But it's a win-win situation for the mycorrhiza fungus and the plant itself. But this particular plant, the ghost pipe, or otherwise known as what's it called? Indian pipe. I was taking the dogs out this morning and eyeballing the dandelions in my yard because it's yelling. Somebody else told me that too. Somebody else can't even tell me, man, I can see my neighbors right now looking over at me and I'm out there on my hands and knees crawling around picking dandelions. What the hell are they going to be thinking of me? Well, they just probably think you're drunk on your ass or stoned out of your mind, one or the other. What do you think? You just lost something and you're looking for it. That's true. But and I think back that when I lived with my mom's back in Missouri growing up, our front yard had dandelions everywhere. We're out there spraying them, killing them, or pulling them, one or the other. These damn dandelions. Shit, we should have been bagging them up. The things we learn in life, right? It's funny, funny, funny. Yeah, back in the day, weeds, they were weeds. You know what the definition of a weed is? Does anybody want to make a comment and tell me what the definition of a weed is? The definition of a weed is an unwanted plant. So basically, if you don't want that plant, it's a weed. It could be a regular, because really, I mean, when you think about it, we're talking about dandelions, and back then we considered it a weed. Now everybody wants them. I want dandelions. You can eat them. You can eat the whole plant, roots and all. And it's all beneficial to you. So I just find it funny that we used to call it a weed. Now it's like dandelion. Yeah, dandelions. Hell yeah. Exactly, Kitty. Exactly. Now they're finding it's beneficial. Not that they're just now finding it, but you get my point. But yeah, I think it's funny. 3 o'clock, yes, this morning when I got up. So yeah, I'm kind of tired. Worked my ass off today, but it's Friday night, so for me it is. I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. See what I can get done this week. I got a lot of stuff on my plate. I gotta get a lot of stuff done. One's trim up this beard and shave and clean my hands and What are you drinking, Uncle Moonshine? I'm drinking, what was it? I'm still back. I might need to go and get another one. Smirnoff Ice. I'm just drinking beer. What did we call those back in the day? Wine coolers. Yeah, back in the day it was called a wine cooler. They were one of the first ones that came out with Smirnoff Ice was. If I believe I'm right, I think I'm right. But that's what I'm drinking tonight. Just something light. I might do a shot here in a little while. I haven't heard Mark Morgan chime in and say ding, 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 shots. I haven't seen that yet. Not that that's going to make me, but, you know. That's got a little bit. I was talking about it earlier and why I keep forgetting the name of this town. Because another good friend of mine that's a moonshiner lives in this town, Middleburg. There you go, Middleburg, Florida. It's a distillery in Middleburg. It's called Black Creek Distillery. And one of his products, I went up to see him about a month ago, a little longer than a month ago. And he makes, him and his wife make a sugar shine. He said it's his number one selling product. So it's the sugar shine. Here drinking 10-cup, 10-year bourbon. Nice. Nice. I'm kind of going easy with shots this week. Yeah, me too. But I've been dropping off and going easier and easier. Just catches up with you after a while. Makes you an old man really quick, or an old woman. But yeah, I've cut back quite a bit myself. Quite a bit. Nights that I work, I'll just come home and have one nightcap and call it a night. You know, nights like tonight, I might have two. I'm not gonna sit here and get hammered and say, "Okay, guys, I gotta go to bed now." Just trying to find my way to the bed. That just kind of got ridiculous. You know, I find it funny. I look back on it, and it was getting to that point. And personally, I dislike drunks. I don't care for drunks. I don't like to be around them. And that's what I was becoming. And I was like, man, I'm going on live, doing podcasts and stuff, and being a drunk. And so I just I was like, man, no more of that crap. I got to chill out. I mean, I don't mind doing a shot here and there and having a good time, get a good buzz, but I'm not going to get here where I can't even get up out of my chair. Not that I haven't got to that, but close a couple times. But yeah, I just don't care to do that anymore. I just kind of outgrown it, if you will. I'm not in college no more. It smells just like a sugar shine. I forget what sugar he uses. It's not sugar cane, I don't think, but that's what's on the picture. Picture of sugar cane right there. I don't know. Really nice guy. Dave Fleming. I forget his wife's name. But they're Middleburg. Hatch. I don't know if you guys know Moonshiner Hatch. He's in Middleburg. I believe he was on the show, one of the very first episodes of Master Distillers. It was either season 1 or 2. I can't remember which. Really nice guy. He does. He's known for his pink. God, I can't even talk tonight. Pink Possum moonshine. It's a pink lemonade. It tastes pretty good. I had it. Pretty good. Really nice guy. Really nice guy. He's retired now. He travels around with his trailer. Goes to all the events. I'm sure you've seen him there. He likes going to Maggie Valley, Popcorn Sutton. I think I saw him at Prohibition. There's a couple of them he's been at. I think he's around the same time as Wild Bill and Rachel, if I'm not mistaken. Sometime around there. I get all mixed up. There's so many of them anymore. I can't keep up with them. You talked me into it. I'm going to do one. If my shot glass is clean. Hell no. It's got all kinds of shit in there. All right, well, I got one with the lid on it. I know it doesn't have anything in it. So there you go. That's why I like these. It got a lid on it. Wash after it comes out of the washer, I put the lid back on it, put it back out here for events just like that. And the killer of that part was There was a half a shot in there left. See, I'm cutting back. I'll picture possum. That's right. Yeah, you know him, Kenny. Cool. Yeah, he is a cool guy. Really nice, funny, fun to be around. And yeah, he's a really good guy. I met him the very first moonshine festival I went to. It was Winter Jam, Maggie Valley. It wasn't this. What is it? A festival? It was just Winter Jam. Winter Jam is not a festival. It's more of a meet and greet where a lot of moonshiners hook up. Was my next run? You had to ask. That's not bad. Just all right. Hey, ding, 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 ding. Let's do a shot. Probably I might do one more after this, but I'm not gonna do many. Anybody want a shot with me? Put the lid back on it. I like these. This one I got from Lady May Moonshine. She gave that to me, and I like these because they got the lids. And the ones I had Michaela Hayes make me up some like this, the color and everything, but in these jars. They came out pretty cool. I don't have one out here. But yeah, you put the lid on it. I like that. Seal it, put it in your pocket, walk around. I like it. Or ladies put it in their purse. But the next run, I thought I was going to do a run Wednesday, last Wednesday. This thing's still running, still going, still percolating. I'm not going to do it until it's done. You know, you see it behind me. See the little orange cap back there right above my finger? It's still up, so it's still not done. It's close. But that's potato, 20 gallons, and I'm planning on making nothing but coffee with that. It's going to be a total coffee run. And then on the floor right next to it, I got in 7-gallon buckets, 20 gallons to go right behind it. So I'm going to do 40 gallons of coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Let's go. Give me my coffee. But yeah, I got a lot of people asking for it, and I always run out as soon as I make it. So I figured I'd do a couple of big batches. Used to, when I did the coffee, I'd do like a half a run of my regular run and then half a coffee. But it's going to be all coffee this time. I'll probably get about 8 gallons total of coffee. So then I'm going to do one more root beer after that, and then it's all grains for a while. I want to experiment with some different grains. I got some Jimmy Red on the way. I ordered from Cyrus. The caffeine does transfer over. It does, absolutely. Alfredo turned me on to that about a year and a half ago. We hooked up at Christmas, right after Christmas. Wendy's boys live in Orlando, and we hooked up, and we went to a restaurant, and he gave me a pint of that, and all you can taste is coffee. It's just like, what the hell? I mean, you know it's alcohol. Don't get me wrong, you know it's alcohol, but I tell this story all the time. Everybody's probably heard it before. I sat up here one night on TikTok. I went live, and I'm sitting here shooting the shit, just carrying on. I'm doing shots of this coffee, and I was just on. My hands are flying, and I'm just going to town. And I happened to look behind me at the clock, and it was 7 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, "Is that right?" And everybody's like, "Yeah." I was like, "No way! It can't be 7 o'clock in the morning. I got to be at work in an hour." Yeah, that was a rough day. 12-hour day. Yikes. But yeah, it does carry over the caffeine, which I was real impressed with. Unbelievable. But it tastes you taste all coffee. Jamie could contest to that. She was in here a while ago. She said she'd be back. She loves my coffee. She gets most of it whenever I make it. Toasted corn bourbon. And I'm filling a barrel. Nice. Nice, Jason. Dude, what size barrel? I trying to get my barrel to swell, and Richard commented a while ago. I don't know if he's still here or not, but he commented earlier how I should do that. I don't have a 55-gallon drum. Well, I thought it was raining. It's my wife coming out. But to fill that 55-gallon drum with water and sink that, and just leave it sit in that to help it swell. I never thought about that before. I was like, that's a great idea. Okay, cool. Awesome. Awesome, buddy. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'd like to see how that turns out. I got this 15-gallon. Um, I was working in Jacksonville, staying there. There's days where I get bored. I didn't know Jacksonville. I didn't have family or friends there. I had coworkers. That was it. And I got to looking one day and found a couple of distilleries and went and visited. And I hooked up with these guys, really cool guys. They started off just like I did, just making it home. And they were uh, hooked up to their business. They would go to these monthly business meetings, and they got to talking one day before the meeting started, and found out each other made their own liquor, and they started doing it together. And they decided they were going to open a distillery together. And they did. Very successful, very good liquor. Burlock and Barrel in Jacksonville, Florida. Great couple of guys. I hooked up with them. We got to talking and hit it off really well. They gave me a lot of pointers. Back at that time, I was looking to open a distillery at that time. They were telling me the do's and do nots and all that stuff. And I would help them bottle and just all kind of stuff around the distillery there. And they gave me a 15-gallon barrel for helping them out. And hell, I was happy to do it. I was learning by doing it. Me, I'm happy to help anywhere I can. But so I've had that now for about 3 years. Now, I've always been meaning to fill it, but you know yourself, when you make a batch, if you got a 20-gallon pot, you're going to get about 4 gallons tops. And then half of that goes. So by the time you collect enough to fill a 15-gallon barrel, it takes a while. So I finally did that. Each time I made a batch, I set some aside. Make a batch, set some aside. I finally got 15 gallons to fill it. So that's what I plan to do. Can't wait. But I built the stand for it last week to sit on, where it's on a floor dolly where I can roll it around, put it wherever I need it, or if I need to roll it out of the way, I can. And it's on casters on it as well, so I can pivot it back and forth. Like a rocket ship. A rocking ship? Like a ship. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm tired. Not that I don't make sense regularly anyway. But yeah, it came out really nice. I got it sitting out there in there. I fill it full of water, let it sit. And I'll tilt it to one side, let the water sit on that side for a while. It's gradually filling up. Yeah, I just made that last week. It was really easy to make. I, After doing so, I realized, you know what, you probably would have made that up a little higher off the ground. And my advice to anybody that wants to make one, make it a little higher to where, now, I don't know if you're familiar with, but they have these like oil pans, if you will, but they're huge. They're mixed for mixing concrete or whatever. They're about 6 inches deep. Well, my plan was to slide that under in case any leaked, then I was going to catch it. But it's not tall enough. So what I'll probably have to do is jack it up and leave it up on the jacks and slide that catch-all, if you will. It's like a wheelbarrow or bucket. It's a flat bucket. It's for mixing mortar or dirt or sand or concrete or whatever. That's what it's for. But I got it new at Home Depot, and my plan was to slide it out of there in case it did leak, and then hey, I still got it. It ain't going out through the floor in the shed. But that was the plan, Stan. See how it works out. Hopefully, within the next week, I'm able to fill it up. I've got 15 gallons sitting there. We need to fill that thing up and let it sit for a year. Then call it Morgan Select. Yeah. It does. It takes a while, man. People don't realize 20 gallons of me. How long have you been doing this? 3 years, really? You'd be surprised. Especially when you make different flavors and different grains and yada, yada, yada. And what I had the most of and what I make the most of is the potato shine. So I went with that. And a lot of people like it. So I think I'd love to see how it comes out aged on oak. Let that maybe sit for a year. The guys at Burlock and Barrel also do a rice bourbon. I love that shit. Oh my god, that is so good. They let their set for almost 5 years in a 15-gallon barrel. That came out so dark and so smooth and so good. I went to visit him and I asked him, I said, I'm looking around on the shelves and stuff. I said, man, I don't see you got any of your rice. He said, no, we haven't bottled any for a while, Mark. We'll be bottling next month. I said, well, man, I'm going back to Orlando. I don't know when I'll be back up here. They just started selling to Orlando. They're mainly in Jacksonville and in Orlando. I think they just started distribution in Orlando like 6-7 months ago. But anyway, he says, you got a jar on your car? You know I do. He says, go get a jar, bring it in here. So he climbed up on the racks and popped the bug off of there and filled me up a jar and sent me home with it. There you go. I said, damn. It was good. It went too fast, though. That's what sucked about it. It was really good. Really good. You got to, if you ever get a chance to try rice, bourbon, wow, or rice whiskey or bourbon, one or the other. This was a bourbon. They get their barrels made especially for them. I forget who their supplier is. It's a pretty big supplier. But nice, Jason. I saw you posted that. I was like, man, I've been wanting to do that forever, especially ever since I had theirs. After I had theirs, I was like, man, I got to do a rice. I got to do a rice. And I haven't. I still haven't. Cassie did one a while back. I think it soured on her. She started concentrating more on school and her personal life and stuff, and she still had it in the buckets. I think it soured on her. I told her, I said, just dump it, try again. I'm proud of her for trying and working on it. Especially in the beginning, we make all kinds of mistakes and do so many different things wrong and don't plan ahead, or it just we all get all gung ho. I'm gonna do it, and then you make mistakes along the way, but it's part of it. It's part of the learning process. Yeah, it looks like milk. You're right. Yep, absolutely right, Jason. I can't think of that girl's name. She said she gets a lot of stuff from you, Jason, that I met on TikTok. I can't think of her name, damn it. Rats. She lives in Arkansas. No. Yeah, she lives in Arkansas. Yeah. I know you know her. She told me she knew you. She saw me on the shit show a couple times, which I wasn't there yesterday. Yeah, Joe Parks. That's it. Yep, you're right. I couldn't think of it. I should have known. I think yeah. My bad. Joe Parks. That's right. Yeah, we got to talking on TikTok one day about stuff, and I was talking to her, and because I'm trying to get more women involved and more interested in the trade, and when I saw that she made moonshine, I was like, oh, I got interested. I wanted to talk to her more and got to know her a little better. But that's why I started Ladies' Night. And then all of a sudden, uh, militia groups took over my Ladies' Night. Okay, whatever. But the Ladies' Night I intended was a little different format than what they took off with, and what they're. It, it's more shenanigans than it is what I intended for it to be. And I plan on still doing Ladies' Night, but trying to get it to go in the direction where I intended it to go. Not that it was bad. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't that it was bad content or anything like that. It's just it went in the different direction that I wanted it to go. So I just wanted to try to get more ladies more involved and see that it's not just a man's art craft, if you will, craft art. But I want to see them get more involved. They got a lot to bring to the table. So um, she's a shy badass. She even solders her. Oh my god, dude! Now I got to get to know her even more. Yeah, bro, that's cool. That's good to know. I'll be talking to her more, especially on my days off. I just don't have time on my days that I work. Yeah, absolutely, Kenny. They have a different take on it. That's why I started Ladies' Night a couple months ago, and just with my time frame, working and everything, and then trying to build content to get more people involved. Like I've invited Lisa Lowry, Erica Unruh, people that are actual master crafts, master distillers at their craft, to bring them in to help entice other women. Hey, it's not that hard. You know, there's little stuff here and there. Um, Talked to Amanda Bryant. She said she wanted to come on the show at some point, you know, and talk about it. She loved my idea. She said, "Yeah, I want to be a part of that." You know, but her time so she's swamped. She's what girl's got everything going on. But she told me she'd come on sometime and talk about it and whatnot. But trying to organize all that and plan it, it just takes time, especially when you're working full time and just trying to do things. It's not that easy, you know. You know, when you're sitting at home, unemployed or retired or whatever, you got more time. I don't have that, and I try to do it on my off time, and I still have stuff to do around the house and other things. So it's just not that time. When I was laid off for what was it, about 4 months, I had all kinds of time. You guys saw me out here all the time, and me and Roger are bringing on all these guests. And it was easier to do it because I had more time. But now, that's why I was only doing it once a month, and they're doing it once a week. And I got a lot of information with my background in horticulture and Lisa's background in herbology, if you will. That's what I call it. We can do it once a week. That's what you know, it's cool. We can go on every Monday night, my night off. And at some point, I'll probably turn her loose because she knows more about it than I do. And just let her do her thing and bring her guest on, you know, which would be fine. I'm cool with that. And that was my intention with the ladies' night thing. Cassie and I came up with the idea a long time ago, way back, and way back before Roger and I split up, and it was something that we had talked about. And I was going to have Cassie just run it with it, just because it's ladies' night. No men allowed. It's ladies' night. You know, it's just ladies. And I was just going to have Cassie run with it and bring her own guest in and all that kind of stuff and talk about what they wanted to talk about. But it never got to that. So I thought, well, I still want to do the ladies' night thing. A couple of ladies asked me about it. Hey, are you still planning on doing ladies' night? Well, yeah, I want to. So I decided, you know what, I'll just host it myself. And then once somebody takes a hold of it, Lisa Day, she's perfect for it. So, but at the same time, I wanted to go in a different direction. I didn't want it to be just shenanigans and talking just different stuff. I want to talk shop and talk about moonshine and the history of it, the different ways of doing it, and get a lady's perspective on moonshine, and not just go on and have shenanigans. Not that it's not fun. We had a blast doing it, and I loved it. But I also want to give a different perspective on it so ladies be more involved. I know we sit here and watch these podcasts and watch guys talk about it. We make our own stuff, and our wives and stuff sit back in the back and, oh, that's nice. No, I don't like it. Oh, yeah, it tastes okay. But they're really not involved. Yeah, Earl, yeah. But like I said, Earl, it's more of with the ladies' night that's current on the militia group. It's more of a shenanigans thing. They just talk about this, that, there, everything, and that's fine. I don't mean to make that come across as negative. And every time I say it, it sounds to me it's negative. It's not. It's fun. That's what we do. We get on here, we talk bullshit. We just talk crap and have a good time, do shots, and have a great time, right? And that's fine. But I just wanted to be more of an educational thing and more informational, more of a documentary kind of thing, if you will. Not necessarily documentary, but to entice ladies more. So if I'm doing a ladies' night and the gentleman's sitting there and his wife comes by, sees a bunch of ladies talking, what these girls talking about? What's my husband watch these girls for? Well, I start listening. Oh, oh, well, honey, you mind if I make some shine with you sometime? Oh no, come on. Like Roger, his wife does it. He got her own still. So she does her own thing. It's pretty cool. They compare. She makes a good shine. Right? It's cool. That was my idea behind the whole ladies' night thing, and to get more women involved, better ideas, more insight, so forth. Us guys, we tend to get on focused on a certain grain, and that's single malt's the only way to go. Just you know, we live and learn, and we got stuck on a certain thing at some point, and that's all it was. And then somebody had me try something else. I was like, oh shit, I can do that. Hey, Jay, talking about a me and the brain. Look who pops in, Jay. How you doing, Jay? How's the sweet girlfriend of yours? Good to see you, brother. I haven't seen you in a while, Jay. Dude, you don't give me my early morning text anymore. I'd be getting ready for work and then bling, that's Jay. 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm having my coffee, my cigarette, and Jay's talking to me. That's kind of cool though, having somebody talk to you in the morning while you're getting ready for work. Oh, then it's like, Jay, got to go. Used to be a regular basis. I don't hear from him anymore. I must have pissed him off or something. I don't know. Gotta send Jay the link, see if he wants to pop in here and talk to us. Nobody else is. What the hell? J, 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 J. Boop. I gotta do all this stuff low class or old school, I guess he wants to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Old school. There it is. Yeah. I don't know a whole lot. I just, want to come on and talk about the Festival of Bartow, Ladies' Night, of course. Just shooting the shit, killing some time, have a couple beers before I go to bed. You know me, I come on here and talk just to shock, just to hear myself talk. If anybody wants to come up here, you're more welcome. I'll send you a link. Just raise your hand and say, hey, I'll talk to you. Jay, I don't know if you're still here or not. because I don't see any comments. I'm just seeing that you're watching. Sometimes this thing's weird. I might have to get out of it on here because I haven't seen any comments on my page for a while. Maybe I have to get out of it again and come back to it. Let me try that. See what happens. See what happens. See what happens. See what happens. It worked for me earlier. Oh, there you go. I did. You're leaving from Mount Vernon in the morning. Cool, buddy. But that's going to be a good time. You home, you're leaving for work. Yeah, I know, right? Jade's usually getting home from work, and I'm going to work. Yeah, I don't miss that night shift, brother. I don't miss that whatsoever. When they hired me, they told me I was going to be on nights. I was like, well, I gotta. They told me to show up at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay. I thought it was just for training, right? All the night shift guys are pissed off too. How this guy's on day shift? How come he didn't come to nights? What question? I'll stay right where I'm at. All right, Jay, I appreciate you, buddy. But yeah, the work's working out pretty good. The new press is up and running. They're not quite. It's right there. They've been running it every day, trying to get it up to par. They're working all the bugs out of it. This thing's a monster. This thing's huge. They told me that it is the largest press in the world of its kind. It's big. It's pretty big. Um, it's probably a football field long, and it takes 5 to 6, and I think it's going to take more than that. 6 people to run it, but I honestly think it's going to take at least one more. They had me over there running it. I wasn't running it, but I was over there helping run it. And I'll tell you what, it's super fast. And I was working my ass off. Me and another guy, we were working together, and we were both looking at each other like, "Are you freaking kidding me? They better hire somebody else." It's I need to do the math. I keep talking about or thinking in my head. I need to do the math. It'll do 1,200 feet per minute. How many miles per hour is that? 1,200 feet per minute. So 1,200 times 60. What's that? 72,000 feet per minute or hour? 72,000 feet per hour. So how many feet are in a mile? That'll tell you how many miles an hour it goes. It's not, I mean, it's not like it's 100 miles an hour, but it's pretty fast for papers. And you're thinking about lottery tickets. Yeah. It goes pretty fast. Yeah, and it's pretty amazing process. I never knew that lottery tickets were printed the way they are. And it's a process. You'd be surprised how big of a process it is. It's a lot more into it than I thought it would be. I've been printing for 44 years. Not this type of printing. I've been doing offset printing, which is totally different. It's a different kind of printing. But yeah, definitely different. I still get dirty. That part I hate. My hands are always dirty. I get white ink on me a lot. That's something too. All these years I printed, doing offset printing, I never knew there was such a thing as white ink. Like white ink? Yeah, there's white ink. I take it home with me every night. But I had one blow up on me tonight. I had white ink everywhere. Hey, Jordan. Jordan Thomas, my daughter. Your mommy's coming to see you tomorrow, Jordan. But I know you already know that. The youngest of four girls, Jordan, just joined us, guys. Say hello to Jordan. How's that baby girl doing? It's past her bedtime. I hope she's asleep. She better be asleep. Which I'm not too far away from myself. Yeah. Oh, got some new ideas coming. I'll be announcing them as they come. Some things coming down the pike. Nothing major or huge or nothing, but fun, if you will. Interesting just to add to the mix. I don't know. Guys, you know what time it is? Two takes. It won't take a minute. Somebody time me. It might take a minute. Pee. I'll turn my camera off and I'll be right back. I gotta go get a beer and pee. So I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. He's back. Everybody's gone. Uh, zero viewers. Everybody left. No, I'm afraid of that. All right, well. Mark, Morgan, Jason, Mama B. Everybody left me. They got better things to do. I get it. I understand. It's all good. What y'all drinking tonight? Was asking me what are y'all drinking? Could play some music. Or can he? Let's see here. What do we got? I don't have anything. Huh. What do I? Well, yeah. We can do the ticker. The witchy now with Ditch Witch. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, what do I? Oh, I need to go to media. That's why. Tell me. Yeah, all this stuff for herbs and stuff. I got to update that tomorrow. Now let's see if we have some kind of music. Oh, we got this, the intro. Well, nobody's watching. Is anybody still here at all? Or am I just sitting here talking to myself? Yeah, nobody's watching. Nobody cares. All right, well, I guess I ought to end it. Anybody here? Anybody want to comment? If anybody was here, Martin, they comment. Can't post comments to some destinations. Afraid not. How you doing, buddy? Afraid. What are you doing? I thought you were doing, oh, it's Saturday. You do your lives on Sunday, right? Yeah, that's right. Sundays. It's Roger and Santa do Saturdays. You do Sundays. Okay. I do Mondays. Well, for now. I'm going to do more. I'm going to start doing more ladies' nights. But I got to get all that straightened out before I get back onto that. Right now, you're on Morgan's Moonshine page. Yeah. Yeah. If you're making comments, Frade, I can't tell. Let me see if you are. Let me go back out of here again. It's happening again. Nope. A lot of thumbs ups. That was cool. Remember getting those before. That was cool. Awesome. Afraid not. Afraid so. Dumb bitch. Afraid. Where you at, Afraid? Where is Bryant? Bryant LPR shot? What the hell is he doing? Oh, Michaela Hayes. Yeah, I love that cup he got. I want to get one for my granddaughter. I think that'd be cool. I want to do that. I do. I don't know if you're up to nothing, Fred, but you're more welcome. Come in, buddy. Understand if you got better things to do. Totally get it. I totally get it. Yeah, I need to shave. Get itchy and scruffy. Scruffy, itchy, scruffy. That's funny. It shows nobody watching on here. It shows people over here watching. John Ross. Today is my birthday. I'm 36. Well, happy birthday, John. I hope you're enjoying it and having one of the best days ever. I wish I was 36. I'm twice your age. No, not quite. I'm big. Me 72. I'm 62. Damn. I'll be around 10 years from now. I hate to see how I look and how I'll be talking. I'll be talking. How you be talking? Was it a good one, John? You still enjoying it? What you drinking? What are you toasting to your birthday with, buddy? I'll do a toast with you. Yeah, I'm old. That happens when you get old. You get tired, especially since I've been up for 19 hours. I worked my ass off for 12 of those. All right, do one more shot. We might do that one. Boop. Top this one off. Yeah, I got a couple more in there. I got 2 more in there. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, if I ring the bell, maybe Mark Morgan will show up. You heard that. He'll show up for shots. You watch. Mark Morgan will pop up here in a second. Watch. Give it and get it. Good on, Mark. Sugar shine. Don't smell that at all. All right, Mark Morgan. I'm waiting for you to pop in and do shots with me. John Ross, you going to do a shot with me? It's your birthday. I was going to do a shot with you for your birthday. Mr. Ross. I know a Ross or two. I used to work with a Ross. Mike Ross. Do you know Mike Ross, John? Long hair, hippie freak kind of looking guy. David Dance. You heard that ding, ding, ding. Well, it had to be either you or Mark Morgan. It had to be one of you. You heard ding, ding, ding. I'm in. You're doing a different kind of shot, though, aren't you, Dave? Shot up the ass or in the arm or something. Hope you're doing, buddy. Hope you're doing great. Doing better, Dave? Glad to see you're still on here and being active there. I like it. Hate to see those pictures you laying up in bed. You still laying up in bed? Heard that ding, ding, ding. That's funny as hell. I heard it. Woke right up. Where's my shot glass? Got it right here, man. That's good, man. Glad to hear that, buddy. Glad to hear that. Can't wait to see you up and about, man. That gummit. I heard that ding, ding, ding. I have to show that so everybody can see it. I don't know what it is with this on my Facebook because it's not showing comments over there. I have to keep what do you call it? Not highlighting, but redoing it. Oh well, ain't that something else? Happy birthday, John Ross. I think John Ross dipped out, David. I'm gonna do a shot anyway. I'll do a shot with you, David. Here's to you, sir, for getting better. Not bad. Not bad at all. I forget what proof it is. 90? Yep, 90 proof. No, I can't see without my glasses. God damn it. 80 proof. That's what it is. 80 proof. Doing good. Doing good. It's awesome. Really awesome. I'm doing better too myself. I've been taking these herbs stuff. Been helping me out a lot. Really has. Amazing. Amazing what a difference it's made. I mean, I still feel like, oh man, I'm feeling a hurt, ache, but not like I was. I was so tired all the damn time I didn't want to do nothing. Lazy, just bleh. I feel a lot better. A lot. Clean out your kidneys and your liver, you'll feel a whole lot better, I promise you. What a difference. You don't feel that head fog all the time. Man, that was just terrible. Afraid not. I'll see you late. It shows you're watching. I guess you won't come in. All right. He's naked, laying in bed naked, watching. I'm a weirdo. I am. At least I know it. I admit it. I know it and I admit it. Ah. Now I'm burning. Yeah, but Jay, I wish I was going with you, man. I like doing about burning. First one I'm going to is September. Fort Smith, Arkansas. Hook up with Cyrus and Zach from Still in the Clear. Hang out with those guys for a week, so 3 or 4 days. I don't know. I think their event's a 1-day event too, which makes sense, especially for a first time. And a lot of those that we go to that are Friday, Saturdays, there's not a whole lot going on Fridays. Just those people that already have it off or take it off just for the event. And then you get your latecomers that come in Friday evening But even then, a lot of people are tired. They get done eating dinner. They're like, we'll just go tomorrow. So that one day Saturday thing is probably not a bad idea. Sunday, I think I would do a Saturday Sunday. But then the flip side of that is you got to worry about, okay, I got to be back to work Monday. So there you go. Do like I do for Maggie. I take off Wednesday. I'm there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Go home on Monday, back to work on Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be there, Dave. I booked a hotel. I'll be staying at I think it's the Comfort Inn that's right there next to the fairground where everybody hangs out and parties. I also booked a B&B for just in case. So I already got that reserved. I could cancel. I think I could cancel a week before on either one of them. So that B&B I got is right next to where it's in the same place where uh, Bill Billy stayed last year and North Georgia Stills. Same spot. Cool, buddy. That'd be awesome. Love to see you there, man. It'd be awesome. It's a great time. I guarantee you have a good time. And plus, this year I said it last year and I didn't follow through, but this year I'm going to follow through and I'm going to go early and I'll do the pre-party. I'm probably the day before the pre-party. I'm going to go. I got a guide lined out to go fly fishing. I have done fly fishing in years. Absolutely love it. And what a better place to do it. You know, so I want to do that. I want to go explore, do some hiking and stuff like that. So I'm not going to be at the festival all day, every day. I'll do like a half a day one day and a half a day the next day, something like that. Or who knows? But I'm not going to just festival. Not this time. I'm going to enjoy it and check out Maggie Valley and check out the area and places around there and make a vacation out of it instead of just festival. That's my plan. And if the wife goes with me this time, that's for sure the plan. And then I would get the B&B. So it'd be more room for all of us. Maybe take a couple of grandkids with us or something. But that's the plan, man. Man, I'll be letting my full head off. Yeah, fly fishing. I booked it last year and I canceled at the last minute. Cassie and I both were going to go. She's never been fly fishing. And to me, there's nothing better than standing in a mountain stream, that cold water just rushing by you. And you flipping that rod, you put it right in the right spot, and it's going down stream. And man, there's nothing like that shit, man. Then you got that rainbow dancing. Yeah, take that puppy home, put it on a skillet. Yep, that's the plan, Stan. I also want to make sure that when I go this year that I I need to do some research on it and find out when huckleberries in season because I want to get me a bunch of huckleberry and make me a huckleberry shirt. Last year when I went to a fruit stand, got some huckleberry jam and made a huckleberry shine. It came out really good. Very, very tasty. I want to do it again, but I want to do it from a mash and do it that way. That came out really good. So and I still have the jar. And it was Roger and Santa and I vowed that next year we'd all three show up with that jar and we'd all do a hit off of it. And every year we went back, we're going to do a hit off of it. So I don't know if Roger and Santa still got theirs or not, but I got mine. In fact, I might just go do a hit off of it right now. By God. Yeah, it's pretty good. Really tasty. And it'll be a year come July. Each year, take a hit off of it. You know how many years it would take to. It was we all three of us ended up with because I only ran at 5 gallon still, and with the 2 jar thumper with Huckleberry in both the thumpers, both jars. We ended up with a quart and a half of hearts. So that gave us each the three of us each, 3/4 of a jar, quart, 3/4 a quart. That's what we ended up with. It was really tasty, real tasty. Yeah. So I definitely want to do that one of these days. Hopefully next summer, this coming summer, I should say. I wonder if that guy did the steaks on the show. We should do trout. Ooh, trout shine. Yeah, that sounds good. Could you imagine drinking your meals? I'm being weird. I'm always weird. I have fun. I still got, yeah, Lisa Day's logo up there. I forgot I didn't had it up there. Oh, by God. Let's see if I can take it down. Not that I need to. Just, yeah, I can. Remove from stage. Boop. Oops. Wrong thing. I took myself off. That's too funny. Yeah, David, man, hopefully you're up and around good enough and we'll hook up, man. We'll get a guide. We'll get out there. Shit, man. It's been years since I've done it. I keep meaning to do it here in Florida, just off the shore. Go down there and do the flats. Man, catch a couple bonefish, some stripers. Well, yeah. I miss it. I miss a lot. I miss tying on flies. I used to do that. I haven't done that in years. It's weird. It's kind of stop yelling. It's funny how you change and things. You pick up hobbies. You start getting very into certain things. Just like we were talking about earlier, how we're working on tinctures now. Now that's a new hobby, and it's fun. I love it. I enjoy it. Every time I turn around, I'm buying some other kind of herb or something. You know, what can I make next? Let's see. Yeah. That beard oil that I haven't tried it. It's been 4 or 5 days, but Lisa Day turned me on to it. Works pretty good. I like it. Hey, Jimmy Butt, welcome back, buddy. But yeah, there's so many benefactors for all these herbs and stuff. They have so many benefits for you, your body. You know, I think that's a sign. Damn, 3 times within a minute. Okay, I'll wait until I've been up for 20 hours. Then I'll call it a night. How's that? Yeah, Jimmy Butt. I bet he'd like me supply fishing. I know he likes to fish. He's in the Ozarks doing some fishing. How's the weather there, Jimmy? Yeah, I miss it. I miss fishing. I need to get the granddaughter out there and do some fishing. That's the highlight of your life. When you start fishing with your grandkids. Oh man. I posted a video about a month ago of one of the grandsons. We were fishing with worms and night crawlers. I said, he needed more bait. And I said, well, come here and get some bait. He came over there and he's looking at me. I said, well, put him on your hook. And I handed it to him, and it was all slimy and stuff. He dropped it. It's slimy. And it started working his way back in the ground. I said, dude, you got to get him. And he pulls it. He's stuck to the ground. He won't come out. He finally got him out. And then he lays him on the hook. He just lays him there. He's not going to get on the hook himself, buddy. You got to hook him. You got to put that up there. That was funny as hell. I had to post that video. It's on my uh, homepage or whatever. Too funny. The best one though was with Raina. I took my granddaughter Raina and a couple of other boys, and she's very impatient. Very impatient. You know, I think all kids are when it comes to something like that. They want to go play. They want to be doing something. And they got to where they were casting pretty good. It was a little windy that day, and Raina kept pulling her, reeling in, throwing out, reeling in. Raina, you're not going to catch anything because you keep reeling it in. The fish is not going to have time to find it. You got to leave it out there, let it sit. She kind of like, oh, okay. Just letting it sit there and just sitting out there doing nothing. She's getting bored. And she's sitting right on the bank. She looks up, Papa, there's a big fish sitting right here looking at me. He's just sitting there looking at me. Yeah, okay, Raina, sure. Right, okay. No, Papa, really, he's sitting there looking at me. I said, Raina, look, you're bored, you're tired. You're tired of sitting there waiting. Reel your worm in, reel your bait in, and put it right by you. She did. Man, the fight was on. She caught him. It was a big ass bass. Papa will never doubt her again. Oh my God, we got that thing up on the shore, and it started flopping down the bank. It was more than that rod could handle. So I had her I said, just start backing up the hill. Just start backing up. And she did. She got up on the bank and it got off the hook. It started flopping down the bank and I dove. And I got it right as it went in the water. And I pulled it out there. Then held it up. She's like, her eyes were like, oh my God. She's more concerned about me than she was the fish. Papa, you okay? Yeah, honey, I'm fine. But look what you just got. And I took a picture of her holding it up, and then so we released it. And she's like, okay. So we released it, and a couple of weeks, maybe a month later, we go back to the same spot. And she says, yeah, but if I catch him this time, Papa, we're not going to let him go. We're going to eat him. Okay, honey. We'll take him home and eat him. We never caught him. But yeah, that was one of the highlights of my life. I'll never forget as long as I live. And it's just so incredible that she caught that big ass bass. In fact, I think I'll scroll through my pictures and post it again. It's getting that time of year where it's time to go fishing again. Maybe she'll see it and Papa, she'll be calling me. Can we go fishing? She's a hoot. She's a hoot. I had for Christmas, I had a picture of me and her done that I took of me and her, just a snap. And I had a song made up about us. And I had it put on this little thing, and you put the picture on there, and it plays that song. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. She liked it. She couldn't believe she heard her name on a song. She thought it was funny. Well, guys, I'm going to get off of here. It's getting late. I know I said I'd wait till 11, but I'm going to get off here. I might flip over to Tiki Talkie for a little while before I go to bed. Just say hello to everybody. It's good seeing you guys. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys. It's always fun telling you my stories. How did that flip up to doing good by itself? How the hell did that just happen? Wow. Hey, Roy, how you doing? Let's just get ready to get off here, buddy. How you doing, Roy? That was weird. The only way that could happen is if Cassie was in here and she did that. Not much, Roy. I just sitting out here bullshitting. See? Oh, that's what happened. It flipped up because somebody else made a comment. My bad. All right, Dave. Good seeing you too, buddy. Come on anytime, man. Always good. Always a pleasure to see you. And always glad to see you come on here and say hello. That's good, Roy. Glad to hear you're doing good as well. All good here. Not a whole lot to say except good night. I'm getting tired. It's been a long day. I've been up for 20 hours now, so it's time to call it a night and think about what I'm going to do tomorrow. All right, y'all. I'm going to end it. Hopefully, I'll catch you soon. Monday night for sure for the witching hour, where we talk about herbs and stuff and how they can help you mentally, physically, all that stuff. Jointfully, all your joints feel better. But yeah, tune in Monday night, 8 o'clock. Me and Lisa Day, the herbologist, what I like to call her. And we'll see you then. Shine on, everybody. Good night.